Hey guys, Roger here, and you know, for ages I keep seeing RGB extended mouse mats everywhere, and I've wanted one for quite a while. So in the end I found one on Amazon. It's actually pretty cheap. It's around about $20 or £15 if you're in the UK, something like that. And I thought, why not, you know? And actually it's really good. So I thought I'd just make a video about it to show you guys what this is all about. If you're watching this video, then chances are you've probably already been looking at them, or maybe you've already got one. And you may have seen things like the Razer Goliathus, or I think that's what it's called, or the SteelSeries QCK Prism extended mouse mat with RGB. I mean, they look cool and everything, you know, they're great, but they're quite expensive. So if you haven't got that kind of cash to spend, and really I didn't, and I did want an extended mouse mat with RGB, so, you know, that's why I went with this one. If it's your first time here, thanks for checking out the video, and please consider subscribing so you don't miss my future videos. Also, if you like this video, or maybe if it helps you somehow, please consider giving it a thumbs up too. All right, so I got this budget RGB extended mouse mat on Amazon. It was about $20 or £15–16 roughly if you're in the UK. And you know what? I actually think it's a fair price. So it's cheaper than some of the other options from Razer and SteelSeries, which is good if you're trying to save money, but I was sure that as it's so much cheaper that the quality of this thing, like the material would be bad, or maybe the RGB wouldn't be very good, or, you know, something would be wrong with it. And well, I was wrong. Everything about this extended mouse mat is actually awesome. You know, it's one of those products that's simply just good value for money, and I really like that. The material on the top is made of a soft, good quality neoprene material. It's nice and soft, just as good as any other neoprene mouse mat that I've ever seen. I've had no issues with the mouse tracking properly or anything like that. And then on the bottom, underneath, there's a rubber material, so you know that it grips the desk and it doesn't move at all, unless of course you pick it up and you move it yourself. So that's really good. It just doesn't move at all. So the bit that you guys are obviously interested in is the RGB. That's what you're watching the video for, you know, and it works in a really simple way on this. In the top left-hand corner is the control unit, and all you do is you connect the included 1.8 meter long micro USB cable to that. At the other end of that nice long cable is a USB plug, so that just goes straight into your PC. So the position of that small control unit on the mouse mat itself is actually really good. The position in the top left-hand corner is good. It keeps the cable out of the way, so you're not going to catch it with your arm while you're playing a game. And I think it just looks better having that control unit and the USB cable at the top rather than on the side, which is where it is on some of the more expensive mats that I've seen. So the way the RGB actually works, that's really simple. There's basically an LED on the left and the right hand side of that control unit, and that shines a beam of light into the clear plastic tube that runs all the way around the outside edge of the mouse mat. So of course that's how it lights it up. And this does mean that the LEDs look slightly brighter near that control unit, obviously, because that's where the light source is coming from. And you do lose a little bit of light the further around the mouse mat you look. But honestly, you don't really notice that a lot. It does actually look pretty evenly lit. And the other interesting thing is that the clear tube, or the clear piece of plastic that lights up all the way around the outside edge, is held on with clear stitching. And I was a little bit worried about, you know, how good this stitching would be, but actually there's nothing to worry about at all. It's really good. Now there are two buttons on the control unit. The button on the left is on and off, that's all it does, nice and simple. The button on the right though does a few other things. It controls all the features of the RGB, so you can press it twice quickly and that will switch between a low and brighter mode, if you like. It just turns the brightness up or down of the RGB, and then every time you press that button once, it will scroll through to the next effect. Now there are different static colors to choose from, and as you keep going through, you then get this color cycle. If you like that kind of thing, it's a bit fast for me. There's also different colors to choose from, so you'll see a different color on the left and the right. There's actually 14 different RGB modes, which is quite cool. To be honest though, I'm probably gonna just set this to one color, and that will be that. So guys, that's pretty much it. It's a budget RGB mouse mat. It looks cool, it's cheap, and yeah, you should buy one. There's a link to this in the description below if you want to check it out. If you've got one already, or maybe you're thinking about getting one, let me know in the comments below. We're almost actually at 10,000 subscribers as well on the channel, guys. So if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. I would really appreciate that a lot. I'm Roger with A Life of Tech. Thank you very much for watching. And of course, as always, see you in the next one.